Okay, so follow me for a second. You are a secret recipe. You are made up of ingredients, of talents, of gifts, of emotions, of feelings, of experiences that are unlike anybody else. Nobody else can compare to you. Nobody else can compare to your journey and your experience. There's not one like you anywhere else. You're like the Kentucky Fried Chicken with 11 spices or seasonings, 11, however many ingredients it is. There's a secret recipe that nobody else knows about, and you're made up of just the same thing. You have your own ingredients, you have your own flavors that you are born with. And along the way and along our journey, we add more flavors, we add more things to our recipe called life, to our experience called life, to this journey called being a human here. And those extra ingredients that you add to your recipe that makes up you are the things that you consume, are the books that you're reading, are the music that you're listening, are the videos that you watch, the TV shows. Sorry, there's a bug in my face. The TV shows that you're watching, those are the other ingredients. Everything that we do, the people that we're around, the people that we listen to, the people that we counsel with, those are all adding to our recipe. They're adding to our how we show up. So I want to ask you for a moment, what type of ingredients are you adding into your recipe? Thinking about who we are and your gifts and your talents and what you can do. Those are the things that make you unique. They make you unique in why people want to date you or want to be around you, why they want to be friends with you, why they choose to do business with you. They're the things that make you special. And then there are the things that you add to that. I remember the big difference between when I would read and when I wouldn't read. The level of conversation that I could have, it was much more in depth than I could before. Why? Because I was more knowledgeable. Think about how you show up in the world. Think about what you're doing right now in your life, the books that you're reading, the TV shows that you're watching, the music that you're listening to. What's the messages that they're telling you? Are they things that bring you up? Are they things that are talking about the struggle? Even look at your timeline. Look at your whatever social media platform you're watching this in. What algorithms are you in? If you're part of TikTok or you're part of Facebook and you're all of these things, what type of content keeps showing up? If you don't like what's showing up in your feed, then try watching other stuff. Change your attitude. It's really interesting how quickly we can allow our minds to go down a rabbit hole just with one piece of information. And the algorithms now seem to show us exactly what we're watching or what they thinks that we want to watch. And for some reason, many times it's exactly what we need or the kind of mindset that we're in at the moment. Why? Because we're consuming that on our devices. I encourage you to spend some time and be off of your device. I've had a forced removal from one of the platforms for a violation when my account got hacked, and it's actually now I'm in, I think, day 2 of this process of being in its restricted access, um, and it's actually been quite nice to not have the necessity or just the desire, wanting to go in and almost out of habit look at my phone, but then realize, oh wait, I can't look at that, or I don't need to. Disconnect for a while. Take a evaluation as to what type of things are showing up in your world, what type of people are around. One of my favorite exercises, looking at the tolerations, the things that I know that I'm tolerating in my life that no longer serve me or that take up energy. For example, um, I know in my house I have a closet full of stuff that I know I need to get rid of. And every time I go into the closet to find something, I'm like, oh, it requires a piece of energy. In the office, there's sometimes when the office is not clean or organized in a certain way, or things are just kind of out of place. When I walk in and I see it like that, it consumes my energy. There's a thought, there's a ugh that I hold on to. And so just clearing out those and making changes of the things that I'm tolerating that don't serve me, that take away from being connected to myself or being connected to you. Look and take evaluation. What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you tolerating in your life that as you begin this new season, as we end this one and we move into the next, what is it that you want to take with you and what is it that you want to leave behind? This is our time to make some change in our life. This is our time to put a close to what's happened in the past year and move forward powerfully and decide what we're taking and what we won't take. What we won't take. So listen, the choice is yours. What ingredients are you putting into your recipe, into the recipe called life? Are they sweet and delicious? Are they hot and spicy? I'm making myself hungry. What flavors are you adding? What ingredients are you adding to the recipe called you? Because you are a secret recipe that's needed in this world.